Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jay Lippman Live. I'm Jay, obviously. And if you're new here on this channel, we cover video editing, camera gear, and how to make better videos. So if that's something that you're into, please stick around. It's going to be a fun show. How this stream works is pretty simple. I generally come in here with some kind of topic to talk about. And along the way, if you guys have questions, there is a form in the description of this stream. Just go ahead, click that link, fill out the form. We'll be getting into Q&A just as soon as I can. I know I started like a minute late or so because I was watching the end of Michael Fire Jr.'s interview with Nick Niman. Andrew Kahn, hello. We're gonna let's just jump into the chat. Should we go top down? I think we should go top down. Jelly Duck 100, how's it going? Tech Examined, hello sir. Harmony, hello. Judith Scott, what's going on? Gemma's Journey Grace, good to see you. Nate LaCroix, what's going on? Andrew Kahn, hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. And Apps That Rule, what's going on? Hanging out? Apps That Rule's hanging out. I think his lunch break is like over now, or it's been over for like a half an hour, so that means he's probably breaking the rules. I appreciate that. I always appreciate when people break the rules on my behalf. Video Call-In Show, what's going on? Ryan Miller, hello, hello. Ask questions, try things. We got a party today, guys. We can. It's not con, it's can. I feel like the Nimans always say con. Well, look at that. I learn something new every day. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So I saw a whole bunch of you guys over on Michael Fire Jr.'s channel, his interview with Nick Niman, which was awesome. It was great to learn more about Nick. I watch him pretty religiously and follow a lot of his advice, and as a result of that, my channel has actually grown. It took me 9 months to get to 400 subscribers, and then in the following 4 months, I hit that 1K mark, which was super awesome. Nomadic Bike, Desmond's Donders Inspired, John. Hello, Rachel Rawson. Hello. Look how lovely your hair is. Thank you. Yeah, I did it myself. I've told you guys this story. I always try and cut my own hair, but I screw something up, so I just shave it off and then wait until it grows out and try and do it again, and it never works out. And this time it worked out. So again, there are some new people in this stream. So we cover, like I said, video editing, camera gear, and how to make better videos. So the whole filmmaking process, the whole video creation process, from setting up this shot all the way through exporting your video. That's what we talk about here. If you have a question relating to that, at any time, make sure you click the link in the description. I think Nightbot's throwing in some links there too. Make sure that you ask a question. I'll be getting into that. And one of the things that I was thinking about recently, I've been trapped lately, like a kind of a mental trap when it comes to creating videos. And it's weird because I've always preached the like get as good as you can with the gear you have before you worry about upgrading. Because if you don't upgrade, or if you upgrade too soon, if you upgrade and you don't have the skills to use the new features of the stuff that you're upgrading to, then it's not gonna matter. But I've been stuck in that gear loop in my head, mostly because I have a lot of audio problems in this space. A lot of you have heard me talk about it. I'm in a like open floor plan. There's no sound treatment anywhere. This is the dining area of like a split level house. So there's like it's just all flat walls and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's a rental. I can't do any big modifications. So I'm like, and the mics that I have are just not suited for the space that I'm in, really. I have to do a lot of post-processing work. I have to do a lot of audio work in order to get things sounding decent. So I've kind of been stuck in this whole gear loop. And so I thought that maybe that got me thinking about like other kind of traps and other mistakes that we make as creators and other mistakes that we make, as creators, mistakes that we make, traps, mental traps that we fall into, excuses that we tell ourselves in order to not get better, things that make us, want to throw in the towel. And I've been thinking about that because I've gone through a lot of that. I've only been doing this for, year and a half-ish, year and a few months. And, I've definitely gone through all those mental traps. So acoustic panels. Yeah, I know, Video Call-In Show. Acoustic panels are a great thing, and I need to get some or make some. Actually, making is probably the answer because I fundage. Fundage is an issue. I'm basically this and a stay-at-home dad. I get the occasional freelance gig, but fundage is an issue. So spending money on gear or sound treatment or anything isn't always the greatest option. I do have things that I am planning. I just need to get some plywood and a lot of things will be fixed. But I did get a new mic though. I did want a new mic because I just wasn't happy with the sound of the mic that I'm not happy with the sound I'm getting indoors with the mic that I have. And what I'm using right now I'm on my Blue Snowball Ice. It's what I use for my live streams. That'll change at some point. But what I've been using actually is the Rode Video Micro. If I just like turn the camera, you guys can actually see it. Rode Video Micro going into a Zoom H4n Pro. And it works, it works, but there we go. That's better. It works, but it's not the sound that I want. And so I did a lot of research. I found a mic. I ordered it. It's supposed to be here sometime before 9:00 today. So I'm excited. What mic was I using? Well, right now the mic that I'm using is the Rode Video Micro, which is it's not great for indoors because it's a hypercardioid. It actually picks up from the back as well, so I get a lot of echo and it takes a lot. If I get it really close to my face, I'm all good. But I bought a pencil mic, which are traditionally used as actually drum overhead mics or instrument mics, but they're really, really good also on a boom pole for indoor vocals. They actually reject a lot more of the room reverb. It won't be perfect, but the Rode Video Micro also is just a little bit tinny for my taste. So Rode mics are great. Rachel. But yeah. So yeah, I'm getting plywood. I'm building something. I don't have a lot of space. If you were here last stream, I kind of showed you my space a little bit and it wasn't very good. Like it's just not a lot of room. So I have to get very creative with what I'm doing. And I definitely have a plan. It's just a matter of implementing that plan. So, Newman's. I'll have to check those out. I have the oh yeah, Newman mics are amazing. 21090 Brewing. I actually ordered a Behringer B5. Which the funny thing is I didn't even know Behringer made I didn't even know they made microphones, which is kind of funny. Like you asked before you showed. All right, Andrew. Yeah, the Behringer B5, which, like I said, I didn't even know Behringer. I knew Behringer made mixing boards. Behringer's kind of like the only, I guess, budget audio company that I really trust. Like, they're the ones that put out the best quality budget things. And this was actually, it's a budget microphone, but I watched a whole bunch of reviews. I read a whole bunch of reviews. I looked up all the specs, and I mean, near as I can tell, this thing sounds really good, really low noise, which is always a plus. And it should do exactly what I want. So I'm excited. Oh, I've seen the Newman 103. I've seen the Newman 103 Tech Examined. I've seen it. Brian Joseph, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, I might have a heart attack. No, I've seen the Newman 103 price. They're nuts. Remember, I spent, like, before I got into video, I was in the music, I was in the music thing, and I've been in recording studios, like, all across the country. So I've seen a lot of microphones, and I've looked up prices on a lot of microphones. I can't remember the name of it. There's the, I think it's an AKG. I think it's an AKG. It's like a $12,500 microphone. It's the one that they used to record all the vocals for We Are the World. You guys remember that song? It's a $12,500 microphone. It's ridiculous. TubeBuddy. Holy crap. TubeBuddy. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So, I spent I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning, which I do a lot. Like, that's nothing special. I do that all the time, and I set up the stream, and I was like, I gotta make sure everything, because I knew I was gonna be modding Michael Fire Jr.'s interview with Nick Niman, so I was doing that. So I made sure everything was set up. The one thing I didn't do is bring up the Google form, of course. Pauline Newman, hello. Why does Jay Lippman keep calling my name? Sorry. I'm sorry. That's funny, man. The chat is flying. The chat, yeah, can't afford them, but rented. Look at that. This is the fastest and the most chat that I've ever missed, and I'm actually sincerely grateful for that. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really, really appreciate that. I'm just pulling up the Google form real quick, because that's something that we do, right? That is just something that we do. Oh no, there's a problem with my form. Isn't that fun? There we go. No responses. Okay, we're good. Jay, do I still use Resolve? I do. I do still use DaVinci Resolve, although I do have a review coming out in the next couple weeks on another piece of editing software. This is actually the first brand that has ever reached out, the first legitimate, not like Amazon, we want you to, review our thing and you can do a video if you want, but really what we want is the Amazon review. Now, this was a legit brand. They reached out to me. They were like, our product and your audience, or our product and your videos seem to be geared towards the same audience. Would you like to review it? It is a piece of editing software, so I'm going to be reviewing that in the next couple of weeks. Pretending not to know Rachel. No, what did Rachel do? Needs more subs. And hello, Needy. Hello. Am I using TubeBuddy? I am TubeBuddy. I am using TubeBuddy. I'm actually part of Talency. So I get TubeBuddy and Epidemic Sound. So I do use them. I use the keyword research tool and all sorts of stuff. I love TubeBuddy, actually. It's great. TubeBuddy is great. I use a combination of actually TubeBuddy and Morning Fame. So those are my things. I use all the tools. The more the merrier. Just bring them on. Give me all the tools. I'll try anything. So Dole Whip Dad, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, dude, we spend all day using TubeBuddy. It's true. That's true. I'm in a little Michael Fire Jr. calls it a mastermind group. I don't know if those are the exact words that I would use, but there's a group. There's 4 of us. It's me and Michael Fire Jr., Tech Examine, and Apps That Rule, also known as the Fantastic Joe. We spend all day long in Google Hangouts, chatting with each other, reviewing each other's videos, helping each other with keyword research, and it's a lot of fun. TubeBuddy, I am using Pro because I cannot afford or whatever the middle tier is. I don't have the one that gives you A/B testing, so I think that's Pro. I think I have TubeBuddy Pro. Yeah. So that is the one that I use. I use it too much, says Andrew. Yeah. I love TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy's great. TubeBuddy's great. I'm also very shiny. It's like almost 90 degrees. It's almost 90 degrees in Baltimore. And it's definitely reflecting on the interior of my house. Legend granted. Oh my God. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Oh man. Ask questions, try things says equipment rules. 1, use what you have, 100%. 2, build if you have the skills, 100%. 3, borrow, rent what you can, 100%. 4, buy when you are able. Exactly. And I mean, that's what I do. I mean, if I showed you my little, I can't reach it right now and I can't get back there, but I actually built my own vocal booth. I talked about this last week. I built my own vocal booth out of a cardboard box and bubble wrap. Cardboard box and bubble wrap. How cool is that? And it works. It actually works. It just doesn't fit on my desk. Otherwise, I'd totally be using it right now. So, you're shiny and your hair is lovely. What's going on, Rachel? I don't know. I'm just having a great day. I got a new microphone coming. Marty has returned. For all of you longtime viewers of the stream, Marty McFly has returned, and he's brought his whole family, his whole extended family, and everybody he went to elementary school with. They're all here. Marty is back. But yes, Brian Joseph, to get back to the question that we were talking about, to get back to the question that you asked me, yes, I do 100% use DaVinci Resolve. I love it. I love DaVinci Resolve, and I'll be upgrading as soon as I possibly can. I'm still using the free version, which actually I like because I'm learning how to do things that I would normally be able to do easily in the paid version. I'm learning how to do them in the free version and passing that knowledge on to you guys in my tutorials. Camera. Guys, real quick, there is a Google form in the link. If you do have a question for me, because this chat is flying and I'm going to do the best I can, but yeah, the chat's flying. The chat is flying. So if you have a question, make sure you click the link in the description of the stream and fill out that Google form so I can get to your things. But I did catch the what camera did I use question. Currently, I am using the Canon Rebel SL2, which is kind of like the 80D Junior. I love it. It's my first DSLR ever. Before that, I was using my phone. And I love this camera. I love being able to like push it and, you know, I love pushing it as far as I can and seeing what I can do with it. And so far I've been able to do some cool stuff with it. I need to get out and film some more. I haven't done that in a while. Hey TB, could we give a free upgrade to someone in the chat? We can give one out, Andrew Kahn. Jay's choice though, too, buddy. 100%. And yeah, 100%. You can absolutely give a free upgrade away to somebody in the chat. My choice. Oh, good God. Come on. Come on. All right, guys. I need suggestion. Bobby Arnett, SL2 crew here too. Beautiful. All right, guys. I need a suggestion. How should I make this decision? Who's going to get the free upgrade to TubeBuddy? Who's gonna? How should I make this decision? We need to do something, and it cannot involve engagement in the likes or the comments, because that's against the rules, right? Somebody confirm that. That is against the rules. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna treat this like a giveaway. So, it's Can. Andrew Can. Viewed this. Hello, hello, hello. Pick a number between 1 and 100. All right. Here we go. Here we go. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. All right. I'm picking a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to type it down. I'm going to type it down in my Google Keep Notes right now. As soon as I can remember how to create a new note. There we go. New note. All right. The phone is down. The phone is down. I'm going to give this 20 seconds. 20 seconds. In the next 20 seconds, person to come closest without going over gets a free upgrade for TubeBuddy. So, let's go. I feel like I should be singing the Jeopardy song right now, but I just don't have TubeBuddy. I have actually joined your affiliate program. I'm not sure if the link is down in the description though. I feel like it should be, but it may not be. It may not be. All right. You know, I said 20 seconds. I haven't even been counting. I'm going to think that this is it's been 20 seconds. All right. The winner, first, the number that I chose is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not, but that says 87. So Rachel Rawson with 84. Rachel Rawson with 84. You win a free TubeBuddy upgrade. So, oh, you know why it didn't focus? Because I'm on manual focus, because Logitech's autofocus is horrible. So Rachel Rawson, you win an upgrade for TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, thank you guys so much. If you guys are not part of TubeBuddy, if you guys don't have TubeBuddy, make sure you check them out. I do not think I do not think I have my affiliate link in the description, but I'm not 100% sure. So if it's in there, go ahead and click that. That would be great. If not, just go to TubeBuddy.com. Check them out. It's great. Free browser tool. Tons of great stuff you can do with them. I use them for keyword research all the time. And now for the next year, I'll be using them to A/B test my thumbnails and titles and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm so excited. So, use his affiliate link. Yes, use my affiliate link. Please, please, please. She's not a user yet. You can't upgrade her. Rachel, you have to go sign up for TubeBuddy. It's free to sign up, and then you'll get a free upgrade from TubeBuddy. Go ahead. Go do it right now. 1, 2, 3, go. Do it. Somebody asked me about a question, but that was like 87. See, it's my favorite number, guys. 87. It's like my go-to number when if it's a 2-digit number that I'm using, it's always 87. If it's a 3-digit number, it's always 867. I don't know why. It's just where my brain goes. Yeah, A/B testing now. Yeah, wait for Jay's link. Jay's working on the link at the moment. And we do have a question. We have a question from Judith Scott. We're going to get to that in just a second. As soon as I grab my affiliate link from TubeBuddy, we're going to go ahead and do that. Guys, this has been such a fun stream. Such a fun stream. And we're only halfway done. Here's my affiliate program stuff. Come on. Boom. There it is. All right, guys, if you are not part of TubeBuddy, make sure that you click this link right here. That is my affiliate link for TubeBuddy. Make sure you click that and sign up. It's free. It's amazing. There are paid tiers, obviously, which unlocks all sorts of cool stuff. It is the number one browser tool for TubeBuddy. So it is it's amazing. So ask questions, try things. The number is 42. The number is always 42. Answer to life. Yeah, the universe and everything. Such a good book, such a good movie. I need to watch that again. I think it's still on Netflix. Taking notes on the 87 for Jay Lippman future chats. Viewed this? No. Viewed this? TubeBuddy is not only by invite. You can just go sign up and click that affiliate link that I just posted in the chat. Go ahead and sign up. Andrew Can, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I sincerely appreciate it. Have a great day. Have a great day. This is so fun. This is so fun. All right, let's get to the questions. We got one question. Guys, again, if you have a question about any part of the video creation process, did you see Marty? I think that was Marty. That might have been Susan, but I think it was Marty. If you have any questions about any part of the video creation process, make sure you click the link in the description of the stream and fill them out. We got a question here from Judith Scott. Use the form this time. Are you going to the Niagara Falls, Canada meetup? I am going to try. I am going to try my best, Judith, to make it. I would absolutely love to be there. There are three variables currently. One is the funding situation. Two is the child situation. I do have a toddler that needs to get to daycare and all that stuff, and because I'm the primary driver in the house and my girlfriend can't always take her up there, actually can very rarely take her up there, I need to make sure that she is taken care of before I can even think about committing to going. Third thing that's in flux is the passport situation. So basically need the money to get the birth certificate, to apply for the passport, to hopefully get the passport in time to go to Niagara Falls and hang out with all you lovely people. Yeah. Andrew told us about the stream, so I hope you don't mind us staying. Not at all, TubeBuddy. Not at all. So excited that you're here. So excited that you're here. We missed you, Marty. Oh, man. Canada is... Somebody remind me when the Canada trip is. Michael Fire Jr., what's going on? What's going on? Thanks for... I'm going to assume you meant to say thanks for modding. Sorry, it took me a bit to get here. Not at all, man. You did an amazing job with that interview with Nick Nimmin. That was so much fun. It was so much fun getting to know Nick a little bit, getting a mod. I like that. I like modding. I've been a mod on your channel for a while, but up until this point, I haven't been able to really mod. So this has been a lot of fun. Video call-in show, I've got to go as well. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by, Video call-in show. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful afternoon. So yeah, that is a lot of variables, Bobby Arnett. It's a lot of variables. So, weekend of September 20th. Thank you. So, yeah. So Canada, Niagara Falls, weekend of September 20th. September 20-ish. Yeah, there we go. Niagara Falls, Canada is on September 21st. Oh no, we've got conflict. I think it's on both days. Actually, I mean, people usually come in the day before. Sometimes they'll stay the day after. It's a whole thing. And I'll tell you what, if I'm leaving the country, I'll try and stay as long as I can. So, TubeBuddy, great business practice. Listening to the people is always welcome. Yeah, absolutely. So, So let's chat, guys. Let's have a talk. I want you to put in the chat right now. Let's put in the chat, what is, out of every part of the video creation process, whether it's planning videos, shooting videos, things, let's go with things that you can actually control. Let's stick to that. Not what is your biggest struggle when it comes to creating videos? What are your biggest, actually, we can go with things that you can't control too. What are the things that go on in your head that stop you from doing something? Is it, and I guess the best word for that is excuses. Like, do you use the gear excuse? I don't have good enough gear. Or, you know, what is the thing? What is your biggest hang up when it comes to the video creation process? Not specific to YouTube, mind you. Not specific to YouTube, mind you. I know we got a lot of, we got TubeBuddy in here. We had Andrew Cannon here. We've got a lot of people who help people grow as a YouTuber on YouTube, on that platform, which is amazing. And it's something that I pay very close attention to. We also got Michael Fire Jr., who's been putting out some great stuff in that space. I'm talking biggest struggle in the actual creation of the videos. Yeah. So there we go. So we got a couple things here. Judith Scott says the story. Yeah. Viewed this as editing. Okay. Got to go. 2 p.m. Jay Lippman's stream is starting now. No offense. You're pretty good too. Yeah. We went on, we decided to do it. Man, I'm shiny. I'm very shiny. Sweaty. Need to get some like face powder or something. So story Tech Examined, you are retracting things and it's distracting me. All right. Here's the thing about story. Story is like super important, but also totally ambiguous and subjective. You know, like the best thing, like, I don't know. I always default to like Casey Neistat's I don't even remember which he talks about story a lot, but he has like one particular video where he really talks about story in a way, which is basically it's you know, set up, climax, or conflict, climax, resolution, or just even very beginning, middle, and end. And like, if you can focus on that, like what is the actual, you know, common theme throughout the entire video. And that's tough, especially depending on what kind of videos you do. You know, sometimes it's really easy. Sometimes doing that is really easy and it's very linear because, you know, like, especially if you're a vlogger, it's very like beginning, middle, end a lot. But sometimes it can seem jumbled if you don't have like a cohesive theme throughout the video. So that can be tough. But, you know, the simplest version of a story is beginning, middle, and end. You know, so if you think about that, like, let's think about like the overarching thing, like, okay, I'm going to, let's say I'm going to get my haircut, which, you know, for me was just walking into the bathroom, turning the clippers on and hoping for the best. It's like how I navigate my life. Hold tight and pretend it's a plan. Nova 6 Marketing, how's it going? But like, let's say, you know, I understand the theory, you just have a hard time to put it into a vid. I understand. I struggle too. I think I talked about this last week. I struggle with that, especially when I do a gear review. It's really tough, like when you're doing a gear review, to put story in there, because it's not something that you can typically do a story on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's tough, and sometimes. So I usually, like, for instance, when I do something like a gear review, I have to think about, you know, why did I get this piece of gear? You know, why did I get this microphone? It's because what's the story behind me getting this microphone? It's because the microphone I had before, you know, actually it starts even further back. It's because I was a musician. I've been a musician for over 20 years. Audio is really important to me. And I got the best mic that I could at the time. And now it's to the point where it's just not cutting it for what I want to do. So I got this mic, and I'm going to tell you about this mic. And then the ending of the story is now I have this mic, and I love it, and I really think that you should get it. So that's a way that I put story into a gear review. So it's kind of, you got to get personal with it, I think. You know, you got to get personal with the why. I think if you can figure out the why behind the story, then putting the story together will get a lot easier, if that makes sense. Studio Geek 32, thank you for the compliment of my hair. So, somebody else said editing. Editing is a muscle, man. You know, editing is definitely a muscle that needs to be exercised. I sucked at editing when I first started. Like, if you go back and watch my first vlog, like, people were like, you were too hard on yourself. I did a review of my first vlog and I kind of critiqued it, and people were like, you were too hard on yourself. I've seen much worse videos, but like, it was a bad video. You know, it was a bad video, and it took a lot of, honestly, it took a lot of consuming content, and that sounds counterintuitive, but I learned a lot of the editing that I learned was consuming tutorials, and also consuming a lot of like Netflix. Because I would watch Netflix and I'd be like, okay, how do I get that look? And I would sit at the computer for hours. I still do this. I sit at the computer for hours trying to recreate this look that I saw on, you know, Stranger Things or Doctor Who or whatever show I happen to be watching. Because let's be honest, the color grading in the last season of Doctor Who was freaking fantastic. And so like, I want to do that. I want to do that. So like, it's a muscle, you know, it's a muscle, and you take it one thing at a time. Figure out your weakest point, work on improving that. And then when you get that to a place where you're happy, move on to the next thing that you want to improve. And just, it's cyclical. You keep going through, you know, you just keep going through, but it's a muscle. It takes practice. It can be very tedious, and sometimes I get angry, but it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Coming up with ideas to make a product look good. Tech Examined. Yeah, I have a tough time with that too. Actually, when I do, on the very few occasions that I do reviews, I have trouble with that too. I'm starting to think that like maybe the best thing to do is, and I've done this. I have done this before. I've just taken a still snapshot, and cropped it into a 16:9, you know, frame, dropped it in there, put some dynamic zoom, some keyframing in there. But it doesn't look the best, but you know, it works. It's tough. I have a hard time with product shots. So, for me now, it's my usage of music. Sometimes I think I overuse it. Sometimes I underuse it. When to add, volumes, fading, all of it. I just don't like my own style, I guess. Dole Whip Dad, yes. Yes. Absolutely. Music is a tough one, because like, on one hand, like, you'll watch a lot of YouTube videos, you know, mine included. So a lot of, especially some of my older stuff, you just have music running throughout the whole thing, which is fine, you know, that's totally cool. But I've been very, very focused, especially lately, on actually using the music to, I actually do it opposite. I'll put it in and I'll run it through the entire video, especially if it's something like a tutorial or one of these like talking head videos, which is basically all I'm doing lately. But I'll use it to, I'll actually have it running through the entire video, and I'll cut it. Instead of using the music, I'll use the lack of music to accentuate something in the video. So like, I'll have it running, and then I'll have it stop and say, all right, let's get started. And then I'll cut back into the music when I go into the tutorial, something like that. But that's kind of trial and error. You do have to like kind of come up with your own style. When you get to more vlogging style content, then it's a lot about like, what kind of music actually fits the story? What's the feeling that I want to get here? Will putting music here actually add to the story or take away from it? Like, is it really necessary? When you get to more vlog style content, more story driven content, it can be a lot more difficult to really play around with it. But if you're doing talking headshots, it's a little bit easier. It's just a matter of finding your own style, if that makes any sense. So, Nova 6 Marketing. I have entirely too much gear. Oh, chat jumped. Chat jumped. I haven't... Studio Geek says sometimes filming. Again, man, practice. Practice makes maybe not perfect. Practice makes maybe not perfect, but practice makes better. Should put that on a t-shirt. Would you guys buy that t-shirt if I said practice makes better? Would that... Yeah. So, I have entirely too much gear. My main thing is I hate dragging it all with me, only to go handheld anyway. I've stopped leaving my big tripods. I've stopped bringing my big tripods with me when I go out. I typically just plan for handheld because that's all I end up doing anyway. I'll bring like 3 lenses with me when I go out to shoot, and I'll end up using the same one because like I feel, especially if I'm with other people, I'll start to feel like I'm holding others up when I'm switching out my lenses. And so I'll just film with the entire lens the entire time. I need to get better at that though. So, my dog has come down to the basement, and there are only 2 reasons he comes down. It's storming or he wants to go outside. It's currently not raining. Oh man, jump to the phone. Awesome. Sorry at work, had something come up. I'm back now. Awesome apps that rule. I agree. Now that I make videos, I look at vlogs and TVs and movies with an eye for the edits. Yeah, I can't even watch shows for like the show anymore. Sometimes I do. There's certain shows that I do. But did you see those new the new Mac Pro that will be fast for editing? Yeah, who needs a 1.5 TB of RAM? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not, we're not going to talk about Mac right now. We're just not going to talk about Mac because like Mac versus PC is almost as volatile as politics or religion. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that. I've owned Mac. I've owned PC. I think that a 1.5 TB, I mean, I guess it would be good. It's geared towards like 3D graphics and stuff like that. So I can understand it, but just the price, I can't even think about the Mac Pro because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford it. Like they are officially not playing in my price range. So I don't even give Apple a second thought because they don't play in my price range. So, so. Yeah, that machine is exactly Tech Examine. It's for professionals. Like big businesses, filmmakers, 3D modeling, exactly. Okay, I like that thought a lot, Jay Lippman. I appreciate you taking on my music question. Background sound taken away for emphasis. Very interesting. No problem. No problem. I loved Breaking Bad, but rewatch it with an eye for edits. Mind blown. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%. It's such the coloring. I just want to meet the colorist. Like, really. I just want to meet the colorist of that show. It's so good. Mike Van Doozy, what's going on? I know you were working today. Hello. Scully, what's going on? How are you? Oh, man. Thanks for the answers. Gotta go. No problem, Fashionable Father. Have a good one. Oh, man. All right, let's check and see if if we have any new responses. No new responses? Is that right? Or do we have a new one? I don't know. My computer's being weird. No, just the one from Judith. So, guys, if you have any other questions, make sure that you drop it into that Google form that's linked in the description of this video. Go ahead and minimize this. It's tough doing a stream all by yourself and navigating things. Did you guys notice? I don't know how early you came in, but did you notice that I did not do the Let's my 2019 Let's video today? I didn't feel like keeping everybody waiting. Jeff Coleman, hello. Welcome. I'm also fidgeting. I need to like completely clear off my desk. I need to completely clear off my desk before my live streams. Otherwise, I'll just fidget the whole hour. Oh, man. So, what else? Practice makes permanent. I like that. Practice makes progress. There you go. You're new. Well, welcome, Jeff Coleman. Welcome. Real quick, there seems to be a few new people. So anybody who's new, welcome to the stream. The stream is called Jay Lippman Live because my name's Jay Lippman and we're live. On this channel, I cover everything from video editing, camera gear, and basically just how to make better videos. And on this stream, it's kind of a Q&A, and usually I come here with some kind of topic to talk about. Today, we're talking about kind of the struggles, our hang-ups, or like what are the things mentally that are holding you back? Like, have you ever decided not to create because you think you don't have the right gear, or you don't have gear that's good enough, or like have you ever not hit upload just because you... Okay, yeah, here's a question, guys. I just cleaned off my entire desk. It was trashed. All that's left is a cup of tea, a keyboard, and a mouse. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Everything is on my desk. I have DSLR here, webcam here, streaming mic here, recording mic here, laptop here, phone here, coffee mug. I didn't make coffee before this stream. That's why I'm getting a headache. So real quick, I got a question from Brian Joseph. I will answer in just a second. But real quick question. Have you ever decided not to upload something purely because you didn't think you were good enough? Go. What do I think about the new Panasonic H camera? Is that like this super expensive, like Panasonic, like super cinematic professional camera that's going to cost a ridiculous amount of money? Is that what that is? I'm going to look it up real quick, because if it is... What is it? Panasonic. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it yet. What's it called? What's the new? Isn't it the it's the DCGH5. It's not the GH5 Pro series. I don't remember what the name of the thing is. I saw something on Twitter about it. I haven't really looked into it. I tend to, with very few exceptions, full frame $4,000. No thanks. With very few exceptions, I tend to not really pay attention to really anything that's not going to be in my price range in like the near future, or even the semi near future. Like if it's going to take me 10 years to afford it, I'm not even going to look into it. That's for my own mental health, because like that's the one thing that I get sucked into is the gear trap, and I'll spend hours on Amazon looking at gear, which was the story that I started telling you guys like 45 minutes ago. Saw the Lutz video around 10:30 today. There you go, viewed this. There, this is Scully's House of Thrillers. Hit the like. Thank you so much, Scully. Yes, please do hit the like. Yeah. So, I'd send a pic, but I'd probably get kicked. Oh, man. Tech Examine says yes. Dole Whip Dad, nope. Deeply believe that done is better than working on it. I decided to daily vlog this year to ensure I'd create a lot and get better. Blame Cody Warner, create it and move on. I agree with that to a certain extent. Tech Examined it's the S1R, the Panasonic S1R. That's what it was. Yeah, I saw a picture. I saw Jesse Driftwood, kind of gripe about it for something, and then I haven't even looked into it. So, because I saw $4,000 and I was like, by the time I can afford that, something new is going to come along. So whatever. I'll tell you what, daily is good. I believe wholeheartedly in creating every day. doing something within the creative process every day, which I still do, even though I don't upload every day. I did daily. I did daily for a little bit. I did daily back in April of 2018. I did daily for a month. And then I think August and September of 2018, I did daily for like 60 days, I think, 60 something days. And I'll tell you what, it got me really good. I got really good at just pumping out content. The mental block of this isn't good enough, so I'm not going to upload, kind of got destroyed because it was like I committed to going daily. So I agree with it to that extent. I do think, though, and this is the reason why I stopped doing daily, is because I got to a point where it's like, okay, I want to work on not just the mental aspect of being a creator, but learning the technicals behind making videos. And I wasn't able to do that going daily because I had to work fast. And I firmly believe, and this is like rule one for me, rule number one for the creative process, for life in general, is it's easier to learn how to do good work faster than it is to learn how to do fast work better. Which means I'm going to take the time and I'm going to get good, and then I'll get faster at being good. I'm not going to start off fast and then try and get better while I'm going fast, because I'll burn myself out. Quite honestly, I will burn myself out if I do that. So I stopped doing daily because I had gotten past that, like, okay, I don't want to upload this because it's just not up to par. Like, that was gone. I can do the whole done is better than perfect, or done is better than working on it, or however you want to put it. I can do that now. So now it's time to actually, like, let's dive into color grading. Let's spend time on each video getting the colors how you want them. Let's spend time on the audio, getting the audio how you want it. And that was like the thing, you know, that became my focus. And as a result of that, it also gave me a chance to really find my niche and zero in on that and actually start to really grow my channel, which was important. It's important to me because this is what I do. So that's my thing. That's my thing. $4,600. That's insane. Jeez. I have a GH4 and going to pick up a GH5 soon and going to start vlogging soon. Hopefully people will like my content. That's the scary part, and talking to my camera in public. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I get that, man. Vlogging in public can be nerve-wracking. It can be nerve-wracking. And I'll tell you what, like, if you can, one thing that really helped with me going out in public, do some collabs with people, like in-person collabs where you guys all go out somewhere and you're all vlogging, and it's just less nerve-wracking that way. I feel like to this day, it's still easier for me to vlog in public and talk to my camera is a lot easier when I'm with other people than it is when I'm alone. So that's that. Dole Dad, totally agree. Throw a strike before throwing a 95 mile an hour. Yep, exactly. 100%. 100%. Nova 6 marketing. And it's like my same rule as for like upgrading gear. Like, get good with the gear that you have. Like, I don't upgrade your gear until you've outgrown your gear, basically. Like, that's the thing. You know, and I wouldn't say I've outgrown the SL2 because I still love this camera. The only area where I've outgrown it is I would love to be able to work with log footage. I love color grading log, and the SL2 doesn't do that. So that's the only area where I've really outgrown this camera. Is I would just like to color grade log footage because it's good. It's good. So, yeah, but don't upgrade your gear until you've outgrown your gear. That's kind of the thing, you know. I feel like I've outgrown I've outgrown the microphones that I have. Like it's time. If I'm going to be talking about audio so much in my videos, then I feel like I need, like I can teach you guys how to get decent sound out of a not so great microphone. And that is valuable, I think. But, yeah, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta 10 seconds. Woo! All right. Sorry. Didn't get coffee before the stream. I was too busy on the other stream, and now I'm thirsty. I'm starting to feel it. I am starting to feel it. Much better. It's 2:24, which means I'm coming up on the 1 hour mark. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I could go till 3 o'clock. We could continue talking about gear and making videos up until 3 o'clock if you want. So let's vote. Let's vote in the chat right now. Do you want to keep this thing going? Or, Absent Rules gotta go. Do you want to keep this going? Or should we call it a day and let me hang out? So, that was exactly 10 seconds. Well done. Oh, it's all photography. That's awesome. And also, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. So hi, I'm Jay, and I make videos about making videos. And we talk about making videos here on the stream every Wednesday, normally from 2 to 3. But I'm staying if you are. There we go. There we go. Brian Joseph says, yes, we should keep it going. Okay. So yes means we should keep it going. No means we should call it quits. You guys vote right now while I drink this soda and coat my throat. Which Sprite is actually really bad for, by the way. But it was the first thing I found. So far, we've got 1, I'm staying if you are, and 1 no. Or 1 yes. I'm driving and listening, so you're stuck here anyway. Where are you going? Where are you going? I guess we should check while I'm waiting. Just on your channel now, checking out your stuff. Zolf Photography. Well, awesome. Awesome. I hope you enjoy. There's lots more to come. Lots more to come. All right, let's see what we got. Do we have anything more in the form? We do not have anything more in the form. I feel like there was something else I wanted to run by you. I don't remember what it was. Just kind of par for the course. Par for the course. I can't even talk. I can't even talk at this point, and I've lost my... There it is. Got another yes. Dole Whip Dad says yes. Some great videos and love your thumbnails. Thank you, Zolf Photography. Thank you. I enjoy my thumbnails. Is this a webcam you're using? It is. This is the Logitech C922. Yeah. So yes, I would like to be streaming with my DSLR. But I just don't have the equipment for that yet. I was daydreaming about some streaming gear though, with Tech Examined and Apps That Rule and Michael Fryer Jr. Going to pick up the tickets for the Senator's Sweet game. Sweet. Pun totally not intended. Yeah, you know what? No, I'll just pretend I intended it. I'm good with your decision. Have you tried using a DSLR as a webcam? Zolf Photography. I would love to use my DSLR as a webcam. Like I said, don't have the gear. I need the Elgato Camlink or some other kind of capture card. Just don't have one. Don't have the money to get one at the moment. So one day, 100%, it's gonna happen. Just not there yet. So, do the best I can with what I've got is kind of my rule of thumb. Got to get back to work. Don't have too much fun. See you later, Mike Van Doozy. Have a great afternoon. Don't work too hard. Don't work too hard. Yeah, Yeah, I would love to use my DSLR as a webcam as all photography, and it will happen. It will happen one day. So I tried to set it up, my DSLR, and it was a bit lagging, screen recording. Oh, the EOS utility app. Yeah, I heard that the problem with that is it, with using it as the EOS utility app, is the, when you screen capture, it's, how do I put this? It's, yeah, it can get laggy because it uses more of your CPU, and it can, yeah. So when you start streaming on top of using that, it just gets messy. The Elgato Cam Link basically just turns your DSLR into a webcam, so there's no like additional like screen capturing or anything like that. It's so that's that. So, but yeah, I mean, the webcam isn't too terribly bad. It's not horrible. It could be better. It could be better, but I ended up using my action camera, and it's way better now. Interesting. How did you do that? How did you do that? Also, which there you go. Which, it could be better. Oh dear God, what happened? It could be better. I accidentally hit a button. Since I'll be in Harrisburg, I guess I'll get some Chick-fil-A. Nice. Yeah, how did you use which action camera are you using, and how did you get it to work as a webcam? Because that is something I would be interested in. I have a GoPro Hero like 3 Silver sitting behind me, but I haven't played around with it really. So I feel like maybe the chat is starting to kind of taper off a little bit. Starting to taper off, so maybe we will call it quits here in just a minute. You'll be surprised, it's cheap. It's a cheap Goodman action camera. Interesting. So I assume you have live streams on your channel. I'll have to make sure I check out your channel and check out the quality, because like if it's good, then who knows? Maybe I'll have a new piece of gear to add to my list. There we go. I opened your channel up. I'm not going to look at it now, but when you plug in the USB, it allows webcam usage and OBS. That's so cool. All right, I'll have to check that. Do you do a lot of time lapses? I am a fan of the time lapse, Brian Joseph. I am a fan of the time lapse. I tend to use them. I am, I started doing time lapses because, one, I thought the whole time lapse feature was like super, super cool. Two, when I started out, I was watching a lot of Casey Neistat. Especially, when he was daily vlogging, like the first season or iteration of the daily vlog. I was doing that a lot. So yeah. And my camera has a built-in time-lapse feature, so why not? And, I got hyperlapse on my phone, so yeah. Time-lapse is photo versus video. Which one is better? It depends. It depends, Brian. So if you were trying to time-lapse yourself doing a specific task, like let's say you're doing dishes or cleaning your room and you want to time-lapse through the entire process, I would say run video and speed it up. It's the lazy man's time-lapse, but it'll work. If you're doing something like you just want a time-lapse of, maybe the sunset, even the sunset, or like maybe a busy traffic intersection or something like that, just set up if your camera has a time lapse mode, use that. Or if you have a remote for your camera, you can usually do a time lapse mode that way. So it depends. I think the quality of one using still frames is a lot better than the quality of one using video. But to be honest, it's a lot easier to do. Like like I said, if you're time lapsing a specific task, it's a lot easier to do it with video. So, you too, Zolf Photography. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. This is good stuff, Jay Lippman. I got lots of value out of this. Thanks for a great chat. Thank you, Dole Whip Dad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, all right, guys. I think, yeah, my throat's starting to feel it. I think my throat only wanted me to go for an hour. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it now. So, thank you guys so much for making this an absolutely just giving another Marylander love. There we go. Keep up the great vids, improving my video editing. Awesome, Richard Carmen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I just have to thank you. Like, this stream blew my mind. You know, I have fun. Wednesdays are like my favorite day of the week, purely because of the stream and hanging out with everybody in the chat. Today was like a whole other level. This is just a new level of amazing. So thank you guys so much. I got a shout out to Buddy again. Thank you guys. One for the free upgrade to Buddy Legend, and also also congrats to Rachel Rawson for getting a free upgrade to Buddy Pro from her free account that she better have signed up for, or else I'm gonna lovingly talk to her very sternly. So thank you guys. If you are not part of TubeBuddy, make sure, hey, look at that, still copy to the clickboard. Make sure you click that link. If you're not part of TubeBuddy, it is the #1 browser tool for YouTube growth. Make sure that you click on that. This is not a sponsored stream, but I'm just super blown away by the fact that, one, they showed up, two, they totally hooked me up, and they hooked up a member of the audience. So they are truly, truly awesome people. Make sure you guys click that link, sign up. It's free, and you'll get lots of tools to help you grow your channel. So make sure you do that. If you feel like becoming calls and interruptions now. The kid basically missed the whole thing. I'll catch it on the replay. Guys, today was fantastic. Thanks to all that saw my stream as well, and thanks to Nick. Yeah, guys, big ups to Michael Fire Jr. That was an amazing interview. Amazing interview. If you guys feel like being a contributing member to this channel, to this stream, I welcome any support that I can get. I just dropped $950 that I don't have to fix my car. Actually, I didn't even drop it. Somebody else did, and now I'm in debt. So, but there's a link in the description if you would like to purchase my 2019 LUTs pack to make color grading just a little bit easier and take your footage to the next level. Also, I do have Patreon that I'm working very diligently on planning content for. There is also a link if you would like to buy me a coffee or make a one-time donation through Streamlabs/PayPal. Any help is much appreciated, but either way, I'm going to be doing this for as long as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you check out my video coming on Friday. It is one of my favorite new features of DaVinci Resolve that we're going to be talking about. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Guys, thank you so much. Again, I love you all. Thank you for hanging out, and I will talk to you later. See ya.